free when my people to prosper and hold it down. Don't you sit and wait, contemplating on a revolution. The time is now. I just wanna be free. 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 Can't you see? I just wanna be free.
Okay. Another episode of the Things I Wish I Knew About Money podcast. I'm your host, Kamille Smith. Golly, I know. Y'all are thinking, Cam, this is really, really late. Like, what's going on? You know what? Life is happening. Life is lifing. And I decided to switch it up a little. And I was able to bring back a lovely guest. And I know y'all are going to be like, wait, who's the guest? Well, big up, Minnie St Claire. Welcome to episode 193.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Yes.
Really?
And
We just
the
had a discussion about threes last night.
oh, ah, so true. How ironic, huh?
Oh, great. Thank you.
You're
My
like,
brain is just,
wait,
oh, great. You added another thing to the formula in my head.
but we promise it's not going to be a 3 hour thing. I actually wanted to have this great conversation because so this week alone, has been inspiring. I was able to go to like an AI webinar, webinar where I was able to learn like how to really execute on things and get the right prompts and having $1 million strategy. And I was like, yo, I need this to work. I need this to work. And then I went to Dale's and Frazzle. If I say it wrong, I'm sorry. Wonderful networking thing. Hustle, stack, invest, repeat. It's also had a little hiccup, but it was a great experience. And like the one thing I learned was like building relationships, finding a tribe, and executing. And I've been always been like having like, oh, there's so much things happening. What am I gonna do? And I was able to talk to Minnie St Claire about it, and I was like, yo, I just need to get this done. And we always talk to each other, and I was like, you know what? Let's just have like an
Almost daily.
accountability.
It's almost daily we talk, and till 2 o'clock in the morning. We're impressive. For virtual, we met virtual. We
Mm,
haven't met offline yet, but
not
we're
yet.
talking
Soon.
daily for what? How many months now?
Since June. Because
Oh,
that's what, maybe May. I want to say May. It may be
see,
May.
that's a lot of consistency for someone you just met virtual.
That is true. And then I'm always, and Dr. Vibe always thinks we're getting up on him. And that's never true, right? So thank you for coming back. And for the folks that don't remember or haven't seen that lovely episode, please tell them, who are you?
So professionally, I am Minnie St Claire. If you
Mm.
are writing checks for compensation, you would call me Kamille Deandra. And there's a last name, but I don't need to say it today. And I've been making money online since 2003. My last job outside the house was 2008, and it's due to disability. And earlier today, I logged into the CPP Service Canada website, and it's directly when I stopped working. So, like, the last
Wow.
CPP contribution is 2008.
Hmm.
Then I became bipolar disorder, then treatment. Then 2010, I got on the Ontario Disability Support Program, and then I've been working from home ever since. And then now I'm exploring different options. Like I like to keep up my online business and that multiple streams of income, But I'm exploring my options for employment. Maybe an employer will hire me. Maybe I'll tell them, no, it's okay. I'll go back home and keep making money. I don't know. We'll see. But the best part about employment agencies,
Mm.
they get you job ready. So either they fix up my LinkedIn or update my resume. It's so sad.
Wait. So when they saw your resume,
No, for me. They haven't seen it
okay,
yet.
okay,
For
they haven't
me.
seen. Okay,
Because
got it,
they're
got it,
like,
got
"Oh,
it.
upload." So in the orientation to register, they're like, "Upload your resume." So I went to go look for my resume, and the last thing it said is 2006 something, and it was really weird. It's like a frozen thing from 2006 to 2008,
Hmm.
and I never updated the resume since.
Yeah,
So, and I think other people out there, so like moms who are out of the job force for a long time, people with a
true.
disability might be out of the job force for a long time, people that run a business and then go back to employment for a long period of time. So
That
I'm
happens
normal for
often.
having a gap in my resume. It's just for me, it's comical because I've never left my house since 2008.
Yeah.
It's not even the it's really not even the pandemic. I make money online, and anytime I
Mm.
had a job that I didn't like, I would say "F
You
it" and go
skedaddle.
home and go make money. And then with the challenge, it's to make more money at home. It's not even to go out there and, like, it's not a 30-day challenge of job interviews or something. It's
Mhm.
make more content. How do we build up our brands? How do we build the channels that we have? Yeah, so I'm really excited about this.
I'm excited too because we were talking like the whole day, like
Mhm.
between me having meetings and things, and I was like, why don't I just do it? Like I'm so annoyed. Like I just need to do this, and
Plus,
I have so much to
content
do.
I've been watching all day also said just do it, and I just repeated back the content I read today.
Exactly, right? So, okay, so let's tell the folks what our idea is. So we're planning to do a 30-day challenge, right?
But
And this
is it
way,
we're doing content creating challenge or money making challenge? What is the challenge?
the challenge is content creation, which will make us get some income, Content
Okay.
creation. Or we can do both, actually. I'm not even. So this is the challenge. So I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna be as transparent as possible. So it has been a rough fucking year. It's been a rough fucking year. And
I
I'm
was trying
cursing
not to
because
swear, and here you go, just go with the words.
nah, because if people know me, they know how it's been a rough fucking year. And I'm cursing my bad, but if you know, you know, right? And for the longest time, when I got to the tax season, that's when I was like, okay, I got this. So the tax season, I'm getting more revenue. It's starting to flow, but I'm still behind with certain things, right? And
Mhm.
then I was like, something has to give. So I was able to establish a partnership with another bookkeeper to do 20 hours a week with them. So this started in June. And I was like, oh my God, finally I used my sense, I used my brain. So I'm getting that. So it's constant cash flow because cash flow is key, right? But I was still stressed and I was like, oh my gosh, if I don't get, I think in order for me to not feel stress, I need to at least do 25 hours, right? So I had
Mhm.
like a horrible month, but I told myself if I need this 24 hours, 25 hours a week. And lo and behold, I actually got the message like, hey, are you able to give me an extra 5 hours? And I was like, oh my
That's
God.
how manifestation works, kind of.
Oh my gosh, the way I thought the world was like, or the universe was like against me, Mercury retrograde just finished. So I was like, okay, yes, I'm able, but I still have other folks, right? And I just had like a personal finance consultation meeting today, and I was like, oh my gosh, I miss this stuff too. Like, great that I do the bookkeeping because it helps me, you know?
Mhm.
but I want to do personal finance. And the only way I can do that is if I make content, right? For folks to acknowledge me. So that's the
Oh,
reason why.
I was going to show
You
you the
go
book Expert Secrets from Russell Brunson, but it's in the other room.
ahead.
The amount of education I have about
Yes.
content, money, finance in the room, and
Boom,
I
boom,
don't
boom.
use it enough because there's a thing that says like how you go to networking, you learn about AI. The notes you learn about AI should be a video because this marketer that I know, Ray Higdon, says your notes are uncashed checks.
I was taking notes too. I was like,
Exactly, exactly. And then
true.
I went to learn about insurance, the industry
Mhm.
as working at companies as an employee. And then I'm
Yeah.
like, I usually write my notes by hand and I remember them better. I'm like, oh no, I have nothing to write with. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll use my phone,
Mhm.
which is
Cool.
okay. It's connected to my Google account. It's in a cloud. It'll be like,
Okay.
it worked. It's just there's
Yeah.
something about writing notes by hand. But either way,
I get
it's
that. I get
it, it,
that.
it's notes. If I don't put it to action, it's like I didn't cash the check.
You know what? It's true because like the top three things I learned again, I'll repeat, building relationships, what we're doing, finding a tribe, which is also what we're doing because I know if we keep each other accountable, we'll be able to,
Mhm.
and then execute. I- If there's anything you guys remember in this episode, build relationships, find a tribe, execute.
You
Boom.
can probably put those on the screen, those three words.
Building relationships. And I want to know what is your reason to do this as well because I know we go back and forth, but I'm pretty sure there's something that you said you're like something has to give again.
Well, so because disability finally
Mhm.
changed their income cap threshold from 200 to $1,000. They changed that last year, February 2023. Can I finish before you put the
Sorry, I was so excited when I heard you.
so for a year
Yeah.
or more, because February 2023 to August, not even August, September, just call it September.
Okay.
Um, I've been allowed, according to the government, to go make $1,000 net income and still keep my disability.
Okay.
Even though
Which is
there is a little bit more freedom, I'm not taking it. I'm not running. You know when people became free, they ran as fast as they could. No,
you
I'm
mean with
sorry.
the serve kind of serve?
I'm still parked, not making it. And then I invested 2,000 US dollars on a coach, a financial coach, for 6
Okay.
months.
Hmm.
Guess what happens at the end of September? Last month. There's no more months in the package. And even that, I check in with her with my financial. Did I make money? Did I do that? And not really. I mean, yes, I got more money from applying more in the disability program because I was eligible for more money. But
Hmm.
my business, not really. No, no.
Wow.
I need to do some. Well, no. I mean, people bought me a coffee. I appreciate people that bought me the coffee. Thank you very much for everybody there that bought me the coffee. But I cannot live on people buying me a coffee. I'm going to
That's
have to
true.
make more money.
True.
And
True.
if we've been if from what we heard last time I was here, me being on disability, eligible for the disability tax credit, and then open the registered disability savings plan, the government already told me deposit $5,000 before December 31st. They will
Hmm.
deposit in my account 10,500. That account right now is at sitting at $87,000, which means if you do the math, basic
Hmm.
math,
Hmm.
85,000 plus 5,000 plus 10,500 is pretty close to
$100,000.
$100,000.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do we need a calculator to verify that math and then just put it on the screen? 'Cause-
Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. And has it increased since we last spoke?
oh, it did. I sent you screenshots of my network share. So I'm on
Okay.
networkshare.com forward slash mini on
I'm
cam.
just we just need came
I know
through.
I said a lot of stuff. I'm so sorry. But that is what
Yeah.
happens when you focus on getting your financial house in order, disability or not, low income or not, your account just magically says, "Hey," because it
So
did.
this is the amount that
And then
I
I was
calculated.
see, and then okay, so 6% compound
Hey,
interest
that's a
over
good
the
profit.
next 27 years, right? Because I had to take it out when I turned 59, according to the government.
True, true,
It's
true.
still a
Yeah,
well, I mean, yes, it's
it's
goals, and we did talk about making money. This is making investments make money. That is so true. I don't know why I'm acting like it's different. Wait, I even did my own math wrong. Hold on. I want to see my numbers in my calculator.
I want to do it on Excel. That's why I'm taking a little bit
Yeah, man.
longer than I should.
I mean, you did forgot $500 out of that number, but yeah,
I did?
you
Okay,
did.
my bad. You said 5,500, didn't you?
No, it's 10,500. The
Ah,
grant of this. Oh,
I'm so
and then
sorry.
$1,000 of bonds because there's grants and bonds of the disability savings plan.
Magali, wala. So let me add
I'm
this,
I'm
and I
not
know
I'm not the financial advisor. Camille over here is trying to be the financial advisor, but
that
I mean,
trying the CFP.
are you taking it now? Oh,
I know.
did you do mutual funds yet? Where are you? What stage? What course?
Gosh. I've done a couple of the chapters. I have to do them. I have to read them again. Honestly, I do have to do it.
Because it's like 8 different things you have to pass. You know that, right?
There's 12
Oh, it's
actually.
12?
Yeah, the course that I'm doing, it's 12. It's
Through
highly
who? Canadian Securities Exam or the other one?
annoying. Advocates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
The
like
only
it.
reason I know that people are how I know this I used to answer the call center calls to register people
Mm.
for their courses in 2008, which is my last CPP contribution of my job.
And that's even a discussion I have to talk about. But that's another, like, I have topics that I want to discuss. I just have to do more research, and then doing it like off the fly is not beneficial, right? But
Yeah.
that was a slip. But
I
back to
I'm
this.
just trying to put it all together for people listening of why I'm so excited about all these wonderful numbers. Because I'm on disability and
Oh,
it's
sorry.
not a program that gives you a lot of money
Mm-hmm.
or treats you well as a human being. Like when I had to go in that office Friday because of my glasses, I got my glasses back from the optometrist, but the
Okay.
disability office is like, we don't do anything on check day. I have to come back and get a new form, and then they have to cancel the other form. And then as I'm explaining the front desk what's happening, she's cutting me off. And I'm like, can I get some help? Like it was a weird, you need the help from these people. They
Mm-hmm.
don't really want to help you because they're dealing with either people that live in the office because they're unhoused or just in between people is like, look, I had a life. I'm trying to get back to that life and you're stopping me from getting back to that life.
So
I
let
need new
me
lenses.
show you.
Oh,
Keep
I wasn't
keep
done.
talking. No, no,
Oh,
no, keep talking. I'm gonna show you the number, like the difference. This is why it's
oh,
very important for the compound interest.
oh, you need the compound interest calculator. Okay, nice. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like my glasses, ODSP covers $120, but the optometrist optical store says they charge 190. Then my face went sad as sad could be. But the guy's like, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. I'm like, what am I not worried about? He's like, I'll take care of it. I go, what part are
Mm.
you taking care of? He goes, all of it.
What's your
I
oh?
didn't like this is my regular optometrist clinic. They do all my eye exams. I pay the extra $90 so I can do an x-ray behind my eye. They put the drops in and freeze my eye. Like I've been there a very long time. Oh,
You see the number? See it there? You got so
that's half
you're like
a
you're like my client and stuff.
wait, 2051. Hold on. How old am I then? Give me a minute. I'm born in 85. Hold on. How old am I in 2051?
Okay, so
Oh yeah, I'm
just
66. That's perfect.
okay.
Again,
So
with
this
it.
is This is just that account, right? And you
Yeah,
have other
registered
accounts
disability
as well.
savings plan. Yeah, because the
So
RSP is 7,500. TFSA is still
yes,
at 500. I have to put more money in my TFSA, and then the thing is, it's match, first home, tax-free, taxable, and I'm hoping with the taxable being taxable, it'll increase my contribution room on the RSP because it's income, right? Like if you have
wait, say it
taxable
again, say it again, say it again. 2 seconds, sorry,
if you
say it
have
again.
taxable investments and then you claim the
Yes,
taxable gains on your tax return, does it
correct.
move the boxes of gross income to net income? I need to know
Because
if it
it's going to be
increased the
part of your
box of net income.
taxable income.
Yeah.
It would, yeah.
Okay, good.
Not your. It would be a separate stage. So yeah, it would be separate. It would be separate.
I just need to
I
know
was
that
like,
I
wait,
increased
what?
my 18% of contributions on my RSP by having my taxable account.
See, see.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I don't always have
So
net
this
income from self-employment. So I'm trying to figure out other ways of making room
understood.
in the RSP within what I have available on my limited income sometimes.
So now that is a offline type of
Obviously,
conversation
I'm
because
trying to give general because like people look at me,
mhm,
the financial industry, oh, just put RSPs, TFSAs, and leave it at that. Because they treat me like I'm poor. And I'm like, I'm not trying to be poor. We're trying to
mm,
get that account in all of that money in all of my accounts. So 500,000 is in every registered account I have.
mhm.
And it happens after 65 where disability pushes me off anyway. I'm okay.
Now I
That is
have a
that is the
question.
that is the plan.
Someone asked the question, but they didn't want to put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. If you're live, we are live.
I don't know. We've been live
I
for
need
22 minutes and I haven't heard a word from
right.
nobody.
Don't worry, people are watching, but they want to ask me the question here when I'm trying to multitask. I can't multitask and send it out, and that stuff's
But I'm doing
waiting.
most of the talking. They should be talking to this is so they talk to me on the other show.
I know my folks are shy. My folks are definitely shy, but it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Um,
I'm not
but
gonna
with
bite unless you ask nicely or pay me. Like there's just two reasons. That's all.
no comment, no comment. But at the same time, um, I want to remind folks with amounts like this that it is possible, and this is us showing it 6% compound interest,
Well, that
right?
6% was what my financial planner told me. I emailed them one day. I said,
Mhm,
"Hey, I'm using compound interest calculators. What's a good percentage I should put in there to keep myself motivated of investing in my accounts?" He said 6%. I'm like, "Okay, great." Then we had
mhm.
a meeting of the performance of my portfolio. He said I was averaging about 5.5%. I'm like, "Okay, great." So the 6% is still true. So I still use 6%. And then
Okay,
I know markets will go up and down and blah, blah, blah. But I remember I'm poor still. So this is
you're
not
not
money I'm
poor.
like, no, no,
Wait,
I am.
wait. Words matter. Because remember what I just
No,
said
I
about
mean,
manifesting?
yeah,
Oh,
I know. I that I know that, but I mean, for the definition of being eligible for all the disability programs, I
okay.
qualify. I legally qualify based on all their financial numbers,
Okay.
which is another spreadsheet. But I don't know if you have time to do more spreadsheets. Because I broke
Fair,
down
fair.
every program's number
Mhm,
for it. Like it was Canada Disability Benefit, the RSP, not RSP, the RDSP.
mhm,
Because for me to get the grants and bonds, my income, my taxable income has to be a certain amount. So
okay.
they deposit the disability bonds in the account. And
Mhm.
then to be on ODSP, my
Do you
assets
want
have to,
to disclose that amount or No.
For which amount? I said 3 amounts. Which one?
The amount so you're able to get the bond.
Oh, I have to dig for the spreadsheet to find
I
it.
know, but people are just so people have a better understanding. So this is for the folks that will have clients that have these disabilities and they're not aware about this income. And this is also for the folks that have a disability and want to be aware about these.
Wait, am I sharing? Can I share?
Yeah, you can share.
All right, let's.
So I just want anyone that's watching and listening, because on Spotify, if you're ever wondering these questions,
It's giving me it's asking me too many questions to share a screen. Can you click on it? I think it's open to you.
I should.
Yeah, anyone with the link, it should be okay with you.
Yes. That part I don't know. Keep going. Or keep
Did you find it?
I just see guests. I see general. I don't
Weird.
see anything else.
All right,
I don't want to press anything else. So that's
super weird. I click share, copy link.
Present.
You found it?
Present. Why am I struggling?
I don't know.
It's right there. You can't see present on your side?
I do, but it's just all right. Hold on. It says to do it best with 2 monitors. I only have 1.
No, just keep going.
Wait. Oh, okay. This should be okay.
See that?
Is it there?
Let's see. Oh, yes. Okay. So,
okay.
Boom.
So this little box here.
Hi, hello, hi. Me can't see nothing. So me no say people can't see nothing. So you either say it out loud.
It's fine. I'll just read the screen. It's fine.
Thank you.
Now I understand why it said it's best to share the screen with 2 monitors.
I couldn't see anything. I was like, what's happening?
Okay. So luckily I linked the spreadsheet with all the notes and numbers in it.
Okay.
All right. So where government websites are annoying, but they tell you what you need to know. So family income. That was a whole. Did they move it? Oh.
Okay.
All right. So okay, I had a note here that said income between $36,502 and $55,867.
Wait, say it again, please.
36,502.
502.
That's the small end, and then the big end is 55,867.
Okay. Gracias.
Yes.
So for individuals to get the maximum benefits, that's the lowest, 36,302. And once they've reached 55,867, practically the benefits are gone.
Oh, there's more numbers. Why do they make this complicated? I hate the government right now. Give me a minute.
So that's understandable.
Yeah, okay. Less than or equal to 36,502. The government deposits $1,000 each year to the RDSP.
Okay. 1,000?
Yeah, that's the disability savings bond. Okay. And then how it says between $36,502 and the $55,867, the government deposits a portion of the $1,000 to the RDSP. So if I basically, if you're $36,503, you're getting a
Mhm.
portion of $1,000 until your
Okay.
income is greater than or equal to $55,867. No bond is
Okay.
paid. So I hate how they have these numbers because how it's less than, between, greater than. Remember that in math class?
Yep.
Like,
Yep. I absolutely remember that. So ideally, for the individuals that are wondering, that is the way that you'll be able to get that bond.
but those, yeah,
And
those
this,
are bonds, and then there's grants. Grants have different numbers. So when I saw
okay.
the six-figure number,
Hmm. That's when you're like,
oh, yeah, that's why I was confused out of my mind.
okay. So and
And then
this is, oh, I
I
should
have
edit
this count
this.
every day, and imagine how confused I am. So I'm gonna put that number in chat, and then you can put it in the
Gosh.
screen because I'm not exactly sure how to say that
Okay.
number in English,
That makes
but
my
if it's
life
on the
easier too.
screen, somebody else can try practice that number because I may screw it up between French and English. And
And this is for the grant.
yeah, that's the grant, disability grant. So remember my disability grant is
And this is for the,
10,500 for 2024. I'm
yes.
catching up on previous years. So like you're approved for the disability tax
I
credit,
would say
you
access.
open your registered disability savings bond, you put money in it, then every year the government looks at your
Mm.
taxable income on your tax return, then they try to figure out are you between, less than, greater than, between these weird numbers down to the penny, and then they decide partial, all of it, grants, bonds in your account totaling $90,000. Oh, good, I got it right. Because grants are maximum 70,000 before you turn 49, and
Mm-hmm.
then disability bonds are 20,000 before you turn the age of 49. I'm 39 this year, so the next 10 years, it's this is why we're having the 30-day challenge. I need to make sure I make enough money to put all my money in that account. Then when I'm turned 49, I take a little break and I get right back at it at the tax-free savings account.
Yes.
And hopefully by then I bought my house with the first home savings account. And then there's enough contribution room in the RRSP for retirement savings. And I hope to God the government does not make another registered account.
Okay. You never know. Anything to convince folks to,
Right
you
now I
know.
manage 5 accounts.
That's okay.
RDSP, RSP, TFSA, first home, taxable. Wait, is it 5? Where's my budget? Hold on. I think it's 5. I have all the tabs open in my budget when I
At
do
least you have all of them because a lot of people don't even have the TFSA, right?
plus I
But
ignore
however, because I
I
know we're gonna get off track. I know it because you know
I
you and I.
look, we are on track. I have a lot
That
of
is true.
notes with spreadsheets. You do all the math. Then you're like explain it to the people in the back, and then we're good.
That's true. So actually, I want to hear some. I see some comments coming through.
Oh, good. There's people. All good.
Yay! Hello, Damien. Hey, wagwan, wagwan. So it gets reduced. Yes.
Yeah,
So when the amount,
when you're greater than when you become
yes.
between and greater than, it reduces.
Thank you for joining.
And then
Thank you
if
for
you
joining.
deposit less, so like my letter of entitlement said deposit $5,000 before December
December
31st.
31st. Mm-hmm.
If I deposit less, because I remember one time my mom was like, "Oh, we can deposit less," and I said, "No, we cannot."
And that's when. So
That's when I took out cash advances from my credit card to make sure I deposit exactly what it says. And then my financial planner says, "Hey, you got all your money." I'm like, "Yay!" So,
that's like the same concept with folks like the folks that have RESP, like children. At least put the 2,500 in so you can
yes,
get that $500. That's 20%. You're getting a home.
it's a two-person. Remember the two-person rowboat? You both have to row that boat. You're not going anywhere.
Exactly. So that's the same concept. Like everyone, like, and it's really important to hear this is for certain things like that. Yeah. See, that's what. They do the same for CPP, OAS,
Oh yeah,
RESP.
don't
So
even
they
get me started about
qualify.
that spread. I visited that website this morning when I was giving her screenshots of my.
So I think it's really important for folks like, especially for retired folks, that CPP, OAS, and then folks that have
And
children
GIS, yeah.
and GIS. Yes, thank you. You really want to read the rules and regulations.
Everybody got a phone. You're all bringing it to the bathroom. Just go read the website.
Hey, hey. I just think it's really important so like you're able to plan accordingly. Like I even spoke to someone about pensions for self-employed folks, and that's another discussion. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have so much content on that because it's so important. Like there's a lot of entrepreneurs that don't have the same privilege like folks that are employed in getting their RRSP and things, right? So we really
I mean,
want no.
my R is the retirement account. I know there's a lot of R's and S's and P's and so the retirement account, retirement savings. Yes, it's
Mm-hmm.
registered. I don't need to keep saying the first R every single time. That I opened it myself, but then I opened it in a segregated fund because the policy of Ontario Disability Support Program, Section 4.8 life insurance, said segregated funds annuities are exempt assets. Plus, they have other benefits. There's other benefits like there's no probate on the will, like for beneficiaries, then they're protected under bankruptcy. So the segregated funds have other benefits. So when you're opening that account, and it has to be a person licensed with a LLQP, which is Life License Qualification Program.
Watch out, you remember the whole thing.
I told you I was in the call center answering these questions, so I still
True.
remember them. I just have to remember them from my situation because people like the chat I was in, I told you about.
Yeah.
They were like, why are segregated funds in your RDSP if you're on ODSP? And I was like, the segregated funds in the RDSP just happened because that's what the financial advisors or mutual
Advisor.
fund managers did. So when I check my statement, it says SEG and then a number beside it. It said they're segregated funds. Then I was like, but that account's already exempt under ODSP 100%. Then like, why would they be? Then I have to look up the little symbol for the segregated fund to see what they were, to see what they're invested in. Sometimes they put them in your account because it's a good
Yeah.
investment. Because segregated funds are like mutual funds. They move in the stock market. They go up and down. There's fees attached to it. You're buying, you're selling them, and then they grow. And then when you need them, you're selling them. Well, at least Damien is involved in chat. This is fantastic. So,
Right?
and I don't need that money today. It's money when I turn old. And if I like, for me to be 65 in an employment agency doing my resume, I don't want to do that. I saw those ladies this week. I don't want to be one of them.
Yeah.
Nothing that
That's really
like
important.
if you have to work when you're older because of pleasure and choice and activity and that's fine, but not because you didn't plan yourself properly financially. That's a you
Well,
problem.
golly. Mexican
Yes,
contribution.
yes. I
Yeah.
have a spreadsheet tracking my contributions for that. Let me go find that real quick.
No, trust me, Damien. Her spreadsheet is wild.
Yeah, you can see them on my YouTube channel, Minnie on Cam. So remaining to contribute is, I won't put that number in chat.
You
Just
won't, or you will?
I am.
Oh, okay. All right.
I
Just
can't I can't say this number in
please say.
English. I won't even try to say that number in English.
Okay.
And then this wonderful number. This is my deposits.
Okay. Amount left. Bear with me, guys, with the pronunciation. Okay, like that's
See, exactly. You can't pronounce that number either.
no, because I if my English folks come true, they're gonna be like, why didn't you just say is? I'm like,
But yeah, I
So,
put in how much I contribute, how much money in there,
okay.
and then
Okay, so you have you
so like I did a lot. Remember, I opened this thing in 2020. So October 2020, I opened the account and I put $17,000, 25 dollars in there. And
yeah.
then the rest of it's the government. And then it's a weird thing. I'm gonna privately log in to go look at what happened because I had to look at there's like another part of it. I'm like, I'm learning investments. I never done this before. You have to really learn the behavior of your account.
Mm,
I don't
hold
think people,
on,
I
hold
don't think,
on, hold
I don't think, oh, money went in. Oh,
on.
I got
Learn your
$1,000 in there. Thank you, government. I love you.
learn your behavior.
Oh,
It's simple.
wow.
What?
These are bigger than last. You see my face,
Hold
right?
on, I missed it. But wait, learn your behavior on your
Accounts.
accounts. Okay.
This
I
is,
thought I thought you said something else, but
girl, I don't even know what to say right now, but I'm glad we're doing this live.
because she's having.
All right, hold on.
So you know what? I'm glad you said something like that. So for folks that have savings accounts that are TFSA, RDSP, RSP, non-registered, the FHSA, learn these accounts. Learn how you react when you look at you see her? You see how she's reacting to her accounts?
This
Exactly.
$10,000 smile is making money right now.
You see those reactions? Those are the things that you want to know. So like me, I have a retirement TFSA that's conservative, 43% right now. Not bragging, I promise. I'm just trying to show you guys
Okay,
that it's
okay, now I
possible.
understand that. Okay, so like,
Mm,
okay, this is a good lesson right now because it says unrealized gain and then in
yes,
brackets loss, but
yes,
the number is a positive number. So
correct.
I'm gaining, I'm not losing.
Exactly.
Okay, because I read it. I'm like, what do you mean loss? What did I lose?
Nah, nah, nah. And then if you think about like, and then I have a risque, I call it the risque account. It's not saying that right. So we know that we have to restructure it. So I think, Minnie, I think you know how you want to restructure most of your accounts because you look
Technically,
upon it
no.
every day. How do you mean no? Because you look at them all the time.
It's not even that. Remember, I told my financial planner, he would just contact me, be like, "Hey, I want to discuss your account." And I'm like,
Okay.
"Okay." And then they say, "What time?" And then as I'm there, I'm trying to act like I know what he's talking about. And sometimes
Mm.
they'll be like, "Wait a minute, hold on. What does that mean?" Like I
So the
get
way that
some
he says it is
he's
kind
very
of
good. Like
fast
he's very good
paced.
at explaining. He's very good at repeating. He's very good at being, hey, that's a good question. He's very
Yeah.
good at making sure this is my baby. This is like when you call daycare, you want to know how your kids are doing. This is the meeting we're having. Like I'm not having children, so my money are my children, and I know where they are at 11 p.m. when they say where your
You're
children.
so
But honestly, the stock
yeah,
market, I was told because I'm
yeah.
on disability, because my income is too low, it's not
Mhm.
for you. So I didn't
Uh,
do it. And then I was like, I'm 32. There's no
yeah.
money in retirement. My CPP is $1,019. We discovered today the actual full number. And
So
ODSP
mhm.
will send me a letter. Now it's time to apply for OAS, GIS, and whatever's left of my CPP. They will force me into that next system.
Mm,
Then John Stapleton, that does all the low income retirement presentations in the city. I sat at one time, and I was like, and I yelled out, no, really, really loud. 'Cause I don't want to participate in that. I don't
yeah.
want to be worried about, okay, GIS could be clawback. CPP is taxable. OAS, okay, I can get it. But then what about my health insurance? Then I'm told you could still go on Trillium Ontario benefit. They have a program for seniors over 65. But when I did the massage therapist, doing the physiotherapy, it's a government funded clinic. Whole
Yeah.
room is partitioned of curtains. I'm the youngest one in the room, and everybody's talking about, I broke my hip last week. I twisted my ankle. I don't want to be in a room with 85-year-olds and 60-year-olds going on what hip they broke and have they been physio every other month. And that's pretty much what it was. And then some man was there registering his mom for physio, and he turned around and goes, "You come here?" I go, "Yeah, I'm eligible. I fit their criteria, and they're good if you're taking your mom here." Like, like I don't need people asking me why I'm in a government funded program when I'm younger. So like I
Yeah.
have to do these things so that I can call any physiotherapy in the clinic or those fancy clinics that give you advertisements on Facebook all the time when you like one fitness video. They're like those social clubs are also fitness or personal. They're expensive. Like they're not like
Fair.
I don't know who's trying to pay $1,000 for a membership somewhere. It's really
Yeah.
weird to me.
If you have
But
that lifestyle, I
the
mean, you
only thing
can.
stopping me from experiencing that is money and maybe my
Mhm.
appearance. Like I have to upgrade my clothing to match the budget, but that's credit cards and a good hair salon and makeup artist, you know, like
Hajima, Hajima, nah. However, we want to bring it back to
oh
you
yeah,
do
my
have the
numbers.
you are
Are we
able.
educating people with my numbers that are in chat?
Nah, nah, nah. Oh yes, yes, we did.
Okay.
But
No,
I
there's
want
new numbers. There's new numbers.
where's the number. Oh, this number.
Yeah, those numbers.
Okay. So then
Because I'm like
the
how
last thing I
like
want to say.
people
Mm,
invest and take their money out. You're supposed to put your money in there and literally watch it grow. This is the growth of
yes,
my account since 2020. Those are the you saw me log in and my face turned like a Christmas tree.
she was happy, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. She was happy to us.
And this is including
So
I think it's
okay.
including the $1,000 of grant money that went in my account because it when you log in for the RDSP, you know when the government deposits it the grant money or the bond money, and then it should be invested quickly. Like my financial planner doesn't like my money to sit in cash in my accounts, so
Mm.
like great,
So
I
this
see
is
it
a
here, and then by
23.
Monday evening, it'll be in the $1,000 will be invested in the Global Dynamic Fund and the
Yeah.
real estate fund. Those are the products I chose that I understand,
Yeah.
that are really good, that have good track records, that every couple of months my financial planner says, "Hey, this account was performing well, this one's not." I kind of treat it like when my grandmother would study the program for horses at Woodbine. If she
Mm.
didn't have a good feeling about a horse, she's not betting on a horse.
Facts.
And that
And
is
I
how
want you to see
I treat this account.
your
Oh,
account
you gave it
is
a
20.
percentage?
Yeah,
Shit, I
it's
did
up
not know that.
22. It's up 22%.
I that is new information right now.
So you make sure you plug in this one. Yeah, I can do that calculation quick. Um,
What?
that that's amazing, right? Because the book value is the amount that you started off with, and then the market value is where it's at currently. So, sis, you are gonna be able to reach your journey, and that's why we have this challenge.
I know.
And
So
I want folks in the chat. What are your September goals and for the
okay,
rest of
we also have to tell
2024?
people that I'm not a financial planner. You're not licensed yet. This account is my personal experience. Like
Mm-hmm.
I literally logged into my actual account and copied and pasted my real numbers.
Yes.
And before I started all of this, 2019, I filed consumer proposal. I filed a bankruptcy. My debt was $17,000, business and
Mhm.
personal. And if I do not work, I get $1,739 from the Ontario government because I have a disability. Bipolar disorder, ADHD, multiple sclerosis, hypertension, hyperlipidemia. We don't know why. I don't, I'm not a, how do I describe? I'm not a affluent income earner person.
But this is your journey and story, right? And definitely that's why I wanted to bring you back on,
Because I don't
just
want
to
people to
show
see the
folks.
numbers and think, oh, like, no, this took work. This took literally put the money in the account, tell the advisor, hey, can you make a deposit into my account, and not touching it so it doesn't bounce. Like the level of self-control I have to go through of, because people don't have multiple checking accounts. I have a checking account for spending, I have a checking account for bills, and I have a checking account for pre-authorized contributions to my investment accounts. That pre-authorized contribution for investment accounts, once the money is in there and I manually call my advisor and say, make my deposits to my broker accounts, I don't touch that account. I
And
don't
that's the
say,
difference.
I don't go, oh, let's go shopping at wherever. That stays specifically for contributions to investments, and I leave it there.
Yeah, and that's the difference with a financial advisor, because he has the authorization to do your investments.
And before I
I
had to log in manually and click the button myself. When I was with Wealthsimple, and then I had CI Direct Investing, there's some manual investment accounts
Yeah,
that will let you
that's
go
the one
in.
I do. So
Yeah.
I personally take care of my own investments because I have enough knowledge of it. But for the folks that like Minnie that doesn't want to do it, having a financial advisor is probably the best bet, because if you're that person that can't remember to do a monthly deposit, or you could do an auto deposit, or don't want to do it themselves, go Minnie's way. But if you want to do it my way, you just
For
gotta
4 months, I had automatic for
deposit.
the First Home Savings Account. They were for 4 months. They were automatic because they had a promotion going on when the First Home Savings Account are being released. So for 4 months, that was a hard 4 months, seeing money sit there and then wait. And then luckily that particular account, it would text me when money left my account. So one time
Okay.
I'm at a networking event, and the girl, I gave my phone so they can put their phone number in my account, and the phone notified me $500 left your account. I'm like,
Yeah.
ooh, because like luckily there's enough technology to organize your stuff that you
Oh,
can have text alerts. You can have, it's
absolutely.
financial
Absolutely.
advisor and financial, they're kind of the same, but it's based on their credentials.
They're the same, but not. The advisor has products, and the planner kind of like provides that
And financial
knowledge.
planners, they're holistic.
That's what
Yeah,
I want to do.
yeah, they're more
That's
holistic. They have to like if you go to FP Canada and look
hmm
at a day in the life of financial planner from FP Canada's website,
yeah.
they have to go based on a holistic approach. A financial advisor, they're at TD, they're at RBC, they're at Tangerine. When you call them on the phone and you're on hold forever, and they forget you're there. They're
Ha!
licensed
Sorry.
in but they, but I've been through it all. I have. I can honestly say I've been through advisors where you go into the bank, then the bank says, "Hey, you have this kind of money. Do you want to open your RSP when it's RSP time?" Because
Mm,
a pop-up on their screen says suggest the RSPs. And if you don't know what it is, and
yeah.
you go into TD to go get cash for the week, they'll offer it to you. And that's what they did first. But they made it a cash account. It wasn't investing. It was opened at
Mm,
$800. I didn't know at that time to make sure it's investing. Then once things are invested, you have to put money in it regularly. So like my
yeah,
taxable account,
yeah.
I open it at Tangerine. There's $200 in there. That one, I'm testing the
Okay.
waters with that one. Yes, I
Okay.
should have it automatically withdraw probably $25 a month just to see what goes. But for that one, whenever there's extra money from an honorarium or a gift or a buy me a coffee, I will put money in there. And now that's 200. It started at 25. Now it's 211. It's moving the way any other investments are moving because it's based on my risk tolerance when you fill out the questionnaire. But it's
Speaking of
it's
buy me a coffee,
you got one. Yay!
no one's given me anything yet.
Can people get spreadsheets off your buy me a coffee? Or like, can
Huh?
they buy like a little video training of you training something? Because when they buy
So
a
this is
coffee,
part of the challenge? Okay, so that's
well,
part of the
yeah,
challenge.
it's not just make content for on your YouTube channel. Make content for your buy me a coffee.
Okay, okay, okay. So
Be,
again, this is part
because
of
think
our
about it. We know I have a lot of spreadsheets, but some of my
Yeah.
spreadsheets, you have to buy them for $20 now. I raised the prices by $8.
Boy,
So
talk to them. Talk to
it's a
her nice, y'all. Talk to her nice. So hold
no,
on. Our challenge. We're not doing this today.
sorry.
Our challenge, the 30-day challenge, is to make content creation. I have a guideline, and Minnie on Cam was able to send me something, so I'm able to do it. So I want her to keep me accountable, and I'm gonna keep her accountable as well. And I know there's folks in the chat or watching and listening that they're gonna be nudging me and stuff, and that's what I need. Honestly, guys, this is two things I need. I need positive affirmation. I need positive vibes in my circle, and I need people that will push me to reach my goals because I know I have the potential. And there are people that do that. I just need a little bit more push, right? And
And it's
I'm
probably
so
because
happy.
we did not get it from our parents. So sorry. I'm just saying, to get parents to say, I'm proud of you, felt like you're taking out a rib out of their body. They just don't seem to do it. So now here we are trying to find the community to give us the positive reinforcement so we can go out there and flourish. Yeah.
I'm so sorry, yo. I have no comment to say.
I mean, for me, it's true.
Mhm.
And we've talked about everything. And the more we talk about these things and the more like I'm always open about my mental health and all the challenges I've been through. But this reinforcement, I fully, yeah, my inner child's like, Mom never did that. That's as you're talking in my head. That's because, yeah, it's missing. And yes, support us. Buy everybody a coffee. Like when someone buys me a coffee, you remember the smile you saw when I logged into my account?
Yes,
Same thing. Exact
true.
same thing. And then I'm blasted on social media. Someone bought me a coffee. Like,
And
because
that's so
like
cute, right?
it's an instant way to show somebody you appreciate them. It doesn't take a lot. And the buy me a coffee on mine starts at $3. Like it's very accessible. Like what does yours start at? $3 or five? What did you pick?
I think I picked three or I had to double check. But the way to my heart is through my stomach. So
Exactly. Now we can sponsor Fit Finance with did you set up monthly donations or monthly coffee stuff?
you see, I had to look at it again.
I
You
did.
think
Mine's like a sponsor Minnie on Cam program, like I'm in World Visions.
oh, you're so silly. You're so silly.
Hey,
I
they
cannot with you. I
what
can look on this side.
I figured out some things that like I pay attention to marketing and messages. Like I remember my grade 10 marketing class and then my grade 11 marketing class. Yeah, it's a package. And plus it's not like today we give a lot of value. We give a lot of information, we give real examples, we give real situations. I'm not a corporate. I had a job for 20 years and I have a salary. No, I was working minimum wage, $8.75 an hour. Then I became disabled. Then I'm sitting at home all day feeling the worst things possible. I had to pick myself up. I had to figure it out. I went into a lot of debt. And then here I am, $87,000 in my account because I changed, what do you call it? Changed the stars. I did.
Yes.
And the
We
changing your stars is from the movie A Knight's Tale.
do I remember that movie?
Heath Ledger. Is it him? Yeah, the one that played Joker. Yeah, he's in that movie. He plays the main character in that movie. He's someone who was homeless and he wanted to be a knight, and his dad said you can change your stars, and then he
Yeah.
does, and then they find out he's not really a knight, but he wins anyway. It's a and it's funny as hell, that movie. I love that movie. That's my favorite movie. And I ended up watching it in theaters with my mom. And then my
Yeah.
mom gave me the wonderful lecture after the movie. Any movie we watch that has like a good story of something in it, she gives me a lecture about it.
Aw, that's
But
cute. That's cute. But I definitely like this title that we have because You never know what's gonna happen in a year. You never know what's gonna happen in a week.
No, I mean, we met this year, right?
Exactly.
It was not my plan to make a friend this year
Right? And
with
it's
the same
like,
name as me.
oh,
That
yours
was
is
not
bestie.
the
But it's like, even though shitty things have happened in this year, in your life, in my life, we can make things change. And
Mhm.
that's all I want to see for other folks. If you know what I've been through, then you know that this is really something that is deep
I
in my
know.
heart, and I want.
Your computer was unavailable. Then your car became unavailable, and I'm like, "What do you mean? Like, I swear you just replaced one of these devices." And
So
then
you can only see the stress. I'm getting gray hairs, y'all. But I know there's other folks that are feeling the same way. So come do this challenge with us. Whether you
and it doesn't have to be content. Like you
exactly, I was
could
just
have.
about to say that.
I mean, September to October, you could still walk outside for 10, 20 minutes or so, or walk to the end of the driveway and walk back inside. Like for the people that don't go outside, or
True.
like
Or a
there's
fitness challenge,
or like
like another fitness
try a new
challenge.
vegetable in the grocery store you never did before. I don't know.
Zucchini.
There's things that people could do to make 30 days like a new
Mm,
habit, or maybe drink more water for the people. I don't drink no water. Look, water is pretty much accessible to everybody. Drink a
do
little bit of it.
something. Do something in September to make yourself better. Point blank. Period.
Mhm.
Every day, do something to enhance yourself. Read a book, go for a walk, draw, whatever. This is not only for entrepreneurs, this is also for like individuals that have this funk. And yo, the Mercury retrograde just finished. And you know winter's coming. Try to do something to get out, stay out of a funk this year for the rest of the year. Because the last quarter, I want to see people strive in the last quarter. I want to strive as well. I want you to strive as well. So that's all I wish for everyone, right?
Because like $10 a day for 30 days is 300,
See,
in case
I
people are
know
wondering.
there's folks that don't think about the ways that they can save. Minnie just sent you
And it's
$10 a
probably,
day.
well, it's not Netflix. That's 18
Yeah,
something
it's
for
like
me.
18, 20 odds. Let me just
I
see how
can't get
much
rid
it
of my
is.
Zoom. I need that for business.
Oh, so
I'm
you're
not,
thinking like
I'm
something
just
to
thinking
reduce their costs.
what things are $10 or 20, and for me I don't have a lot because I really
Booster juice.
I barely go outside. But for the people that travel outside for a job and you're tempted to buy all those things, remember being told that you have food at home? You need to replace it. You have things at home.
Yeah. So actually, I want to give a shout out. I want to give out a shout out to Shayna because she always keeps me accountable for certain things. She put me to shave the other day about me wanting to get my favorite food, my coping food, and she's like, "Nah."
You saw what I said about your salad, right?
Oh, we're not gonna talk about that. Don't piss me off, yo. That's karma right there because
Did
I can't
so
believe
I didn't did you buy that salad? You did? Did you watch them make the salad? How did this
no,
salad
I didn't.
how did this salad
I don't want to talk about the salad or the lettuce. Anyone that knows that, I'm actually so annoyed. So even that, I'm gonna do a challenge of like not really eating out unless some eating outside, eating fast food or anything. That's gonna be one of my challenges too. Try. I can't eat
I mean, I
outside.
have been making, if you see my Instagram, I think it's on Cam Minnie. I have a
Mhm.
whole chicken in my small Dutch oven, and I
Yes.
cover it in butter with salt, paprika,
The
onion
roast.
powder, garlic powder. It's so pretty. And then I bought the sauce from Swiss Chalet in the packets,
Oh my
and I
goodness.
make my own sauce. I can't even tell the difference. It's fantastic.
You can't tell the difference?
Mhm. Because
That's
okay,
a lot.
I used to answer the phones in the call center for Swiss Chalet. In
Yeah.
training, they roughly tell you how they make the chicken. I'm like, okay, great. At the time, it
Hmm.
didn't make any sense because I wasn't making whole chickens or roast chickens. Then I watched a bunch of YouTube videos how to make the roast chicken. Then I
Mhm.
started practicing the roast chicken and making it myself. The only thing is, it's the whole temperature thing. But I got myself a thermometer at Canadian Tire for $5.99. It's perfectly fine. I
Okay.
just didn't get now. I need an instant read thermometer, but the one that spins around, it
Yes.
works. But
I want one.
I've been so either I one time I made it with mayonnaise, then I made it with oil. Like you have to cover it with something to get it the crispy brown. But the
I'm not sure how
butter,
I feel about the pool. I'm
well,
not gonna lie.
you pick your. Now I'm like it's butter, oil, and then margarine. The can't believe it's not butter because it has
Okay.
milk products in it.
Mm.
And the picture I have on my Instagram is so nice and pretty. And I like a whole chicken is anywhere from like $8 to $25, depending on where you're getting the whole chicken.
So that's another challenge, folks. For
So
the ones.
sometimes now I buy one and freeze one
Yeah.
when I go buy my chicken.
Okay. So that's another challenge that some folks can do
Yeah,
is
cook something
always
you never really cooked before, but that's still pretty simple. Because for me, the whole chicken, that's like 4 meals. And then
true.
I make my own gravy, and then I air fry my French fries, or I buy
Mm.
French fries. I really need the other French fries, and that's it.
Thinking of
And
the
the
last
joke
time for
is,
French.
if I bought it from Swiss Chalet, it's almost $50 for the amount of. I'm trying to buy.
Yes. So the
I buy two can dine. I buy two chickens. I buy
yeah,
two quarter chickens.
yeah,
Then each have French fries. One's sweet potato, one's regular.
yeah.
Then it comes with two pops. Then I get apple pie. But there's a bakery
That's
down the street. I can just go buy the apple pie from the bakery. Like the level of you can
uh,
cut costs if you know what item you're buying.
true. True.
And it's like for food takeout, like, okay, I like this, this, and this. Can you buy that side dish somewhere else or make it at home? And then there's certain foods I don't make, like certain Chinese food dishes. No, it's something about the wok and this mixing it. I just cannot replicate that at home the same way, so I order it.
Fair enough. Oh, that reminds me of bok choy. They have the
And
so
I
good.
attempted making steak, so I had steak and eggs one time. It's not
Okay.
it's not that bad.
Hmm.
It's not my favorite dish. It could be the type of steak I'm buying. I haven't really figured out the quality of steak, but
Steak is very
I'll get bottom
particular.
roast, then I get short ribs, then I get oxtail. That's plenty of beef in my diet. I'm very happy.
Which
I don't need to go with the T-bone steak and all those other steaks. I go with the other cuts of beef. Tastes the same. Yeah.
okay. So
So for the challenge of people that I don't know how to cook, you don't have to cook everything. Just cook a couple stuff and see how well you can figure out that one recipe.
true. So I like that idea. So that's a challenge, folks. Make sure. So I want y'all to tell me what challenge are you willing to do in September. And then we keep each other accountable, right? I know Minnie and I is gonna be messaging each other like, "Did you do it today? Did you do something?" And she already sent me a link about things, and I sent her like my ideas. So we're gonna make this happen, and I'm actually really happy. So big up yourself for pushing me through, and I'm already
Even
getting
getting
some
on here,
excited.
I had to put, like you were like I'm gonna do it tomorrow, and I'm like,
See,
how hard is it for you to press the live button? And then here I am.
that's true. Now it is sometimes, and I know folks kind of see it. Like if I'm frazzled and I'm like, "Oh, I don't know what to talk about. Okay, I'm just gonna talk about this." I feel like I'm not prepared enough, and I just like having someone on and be able to talk to and just have the
Oh, you
conversation.
need a
So
co-host. Well, yeah, remember, I don't go nowhere. And my the boyfriend has broken up with me, so I'm available. You have no excuses. So,
well, there you have it, folks. I have no excuses. If I want to make some conversations and things, Minnie's here, and if anyone else wants to come join, boom, bam, bam.
like
However,
he fully said, never contact me again. Okay, perfectly fine. Let's move on to other projects. Here's another project for the next 30 days. So yeah, anybody out there in a breakup, this is a good time to learn a new habit so you can forget the person who's not good enough for you and move on to manifest a new relationship.
hey, someone's listening, and we'll put that in. um, how? Wait, because I always ask this, and I'm not sure if you're gonna ask it if you're gonna answer it differently. What's I'll ask you those things. What are three things you wish you knew this year that you're going to learn in the next month or next year?
It's
I
it's
don't know if I
it's
asked it correctly,
it-
but you know what I mean.
it's the whole disability thing. Yes, they hold a certain level of power, but they don't
Mhm.
have power over me. They really
Mm,
like they don't. Like
yeah,
yes, like I have to report every income, every asset to them. Okay, fine. Like, but if I did the math, I did the spreadsheets. I know exactly how much money I can make before I have to worry about them cutting me off or changing files or like right now my file is on hold. Okay, great. But I'm still entitled to the program and the benefits. So I access what
yeah.
I'm entitled to. I make my money. Yeah, ideally, we want me to make 44, I almost said 40,000, $4,000 for July, not July, September. I don't know
Mhm.
month we're in. But and it's $150 a day for 140, not 140. My bad. I keep mixing up numbers. 150 a
Golly.
day is
Mhm.
$4,000, right? 150 times 30.
Just confirming. 4,500. Correct.
Okay. See, I, and me and math, I memorize certain numbers. That is all I do. I don't know all of them. I just memorize a good amount of them that I can add up the next set of numbers.
Yeah. And that's okay. Like this is also another thing, like for folks that want to know how to save $300 for the
Yeah,
month. We just
$10 a
said
day for 30
$10.
days.
Or if you want to save 1,000,
For 30?
I I typed 100 and 300 by accident. If you want $3,000 this month, you have to save $100 a day.
Oh, that one,
Honestly, I
yeah.
do that. I just slipped. My hands have been slipping, guys. I'm sorry. Um, and the one thing I want to say is, if you're able to build a relationship and find a tribe and execute, we're able to do this. And I know we're going to do this. That's gonna be like my motto. I used to say life is lifing, cause, but I want to say building relationships, finding your tribe, and execute.
I mean,
Wow.
so when people say this too shall pass, I used to find it very, very annoying. But
That was my mom's favorite saying, and I respect when she said it. It just when I think
because you're
about
saying
her,
in the moment where you're emotionally hurt. So
mm,
whenever I get that phrase, like my heart's broken, so I lost a job or I lost an opportunity, like
right?
or a boyfriend didn't call me, and I'm like, how is that helpful right now? But because I'm in a better mental state, okay. And then
Yeah.
with the things that happened to me in the year, and then what happened to you, yeah. And then remember, 4 years ago, we were in a pandemic. We couldn't. None of us can go anywhere, not by
Mm-hmm.
choice, but by circumstances.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Great.
4 years ago. That they so 4 years goes by really, really quick. Now we're doing the Olympics. Like, we're just moving on with life right now. So, yeah, feel sad, feel your emotions, eat some ice cream, get back at it, move
Or
on.
popcorn. Popcorn. We're trying to. Hey, that's part of the challenge. Healthiness.
Yeah, but moderation. Like I'm not having ice cream every day. Like it's when it's on sale and it's $2.99.
True. Fair enough. Fair enough. I wanted ice cream today too. The ice cream truck passed by, and I was like,
Exact
"The
ice
devil
cream
is a
truck.
liar. The devil is a liar. Temptation is a mother."
There's a Jamaican comedian and a British little girl complaining about the ice cream truck,
Hmm.
how it's so
Oh, and
expensive.
it's not even right.
And she clips the two videos together. And the little girl is like, I don't know, 3 feet tall or something. And she's so mad that she can't go to the ice cream and get her little whatever treat it is because it's this many, and she says it in her British accent with a British definition of their money.
Wow.
And
That
then the ice cream truck near I just walked up to the truck just to see what was there. I go, that thing was $1.50 when I was a kid, and I walked away.
are we getting to that stage of life where we're like back in my
Pretty much.
days?
Yes, yes, we are. We can do that now. My brother is 21. I'm 39. When he was born, I was 18, and I dropped him on the coffee table, and now he's a full-grown man that can drive. So
Ma'am, ma'am,
me,
listen.
we don't have the same. We're not the same generation. Like that. There's some like we're just not. There's certain experiences that we have for who we are and what we've been through that
Yes.
make us the people that we are. Hopefully, we grow from them. Hopefully, we learn from them. Hopefully, we don't repeat the pattern. And the whole 21 days creates a habit. So does 30. Like, and it's more about consistency. Remember, we met virtually
Yeah.
as in a random networking group.
Yes.
I don't know. Sometime this, I need to go back and find the first email. I wasn't really interested. It was a weird way how I'm not interested, and then I meet people.
That's the way the cookie crumbles, right?
So yeah, if we could, and then we're talking like we've been friends forever. The way that people are watching us go back and forth at this, so I'm pretty
I know
sure they're
you. You know, if people actually know, like it's only been this year, it's absolutely ridiculous.
no,
They're
because
like,
even in
what?
chat, like which is also weird. If you're on a live or I'm on a live and we're chatting back, like it's a chat. How are we talking the same language in chat messages? It makes no sense to me.
At least you understand what I'm saying,
Some
Dr.
of
Clyde.
them, not all of them, but some of
No,
them.
man, I'm making it. I plain simple English. I'm going with what you guys are saying, but I digress. Sorry, guys. We're
See?
not doing this, eh? Nah. So, boom.
No,
September. This is the last
no,
day of August.
we're
Huh?
we're illustrating the consistency of the relationship that we develop over the last 3 months. And then
Hence why,
now
and I'm gonna
we're
put it
both
again.
trying to push each other in a direction of positivity and motivation, and the whole black girl magic business is what we're trying to activate. So yeah,
That wasn't an accident this time.
I'm
I
well aware.
like
Yes.
I said to someone, it I want to be able to see this a year from now, a month from now, and just say, I did it. I just need a little bit more push. I don't need a tough love. I need positive affirmation. And thank you for being here, and also thank you for the other folks that are on like in my corner and trying to push me and stuff. Like that's one thing I want to say. Boom, bam, bam. Anything else, man?
I mean, okay, if for some reason you do not start tomorrow, you better start on the 2nd.
Mm, facts,
Don't
facts.
say, "Oh, it's a holiday." It actually does not
It's not a
really
holiday
matter.
for me. Okay.
Like Labor Day, okay, whatever. Like,
But at least my hair looks nice, so I'm okay with doing content.
I
That's
know.
always my thing. If my hair is wild, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't make content. But it looks proper. I'm going to, you will see me more often in September. You're going to see Minnie on cam more often in September. So be there or be
Yeah,
square.
my channel, they're probably wondering what happened to me. I haven't been there in 4 months.
See? So you're
So
lucky.
I
But
have to make
actually,
an apology video, and then the
mhm,
goal video, and then consistent content.
exactly. So how
And
can folks
then,
find you? See? See how I did that?
oh, that's
Is
my
that how people
ID. That's my, oh yeah. So yeah, Minnie on cam or on cam Minnie. Only because certain platforms didn't have Minnie on cam, so I made it on cam Minnie.
yeah,
Then my link tree is Minnie on cam. So you can find me, and then I will update my progress on my channel. I have to do my budgets, so you see my spreadsheets. Then my buy me a coffee is Minnie on cam.
I should
So
see I should have added that one. I was trying to
you can add it now.
and she's like, I want. No, you don't you didn't send it to me. Send it in the chat. And then I'll add it.
Great.
She's like, I want my free coffee. I want a coffee too, y'all. Hold on. While you're finding that, I want my coffee too. Just like, unless you want to actually buy from
All right.
my yard.
There they are. There's 2 of them.
2 of them. So if
Yep.
you or you can drop a coffee at my house. Like I really love these stuff. It keeps me actually, but I always have to have my fruits first before I have my coffee. So make sure that is what I said to
Oh yeah,
y'all.
and if anybody wants to sponsor me monthly, you can do that as well, because they're all set up. You choose the best affordable option for you. I sound like a PBS special.
I don't know if I did it correctly.
It sound like a
There.
PBS special.
You're so silly. So save. Boom. So then this is how you can contact Minnie. Minnie, thank you again. I honestly, I'm so happy I met you. I'm happy that you're able to push me to do great things. Big up yourself. Oh.
Wait, hold on. Okay, 3 times. Okay, 3 is good.
And then also, folks, if you want to join us on this and you want me to help you on your journey, contact me. Finance, Fitness, IQ. That's the first time I screwed it up. And then also schedule a appointment because I'm busy. I'm a busy woman, so you have to schedule a thing. All right?
No, not even. You don't have to be busy to schedule an appointment. You need to. It's. Dr. Vi was talking about it. Our time is valuable. Remember? Like, great. We spent 100. Oh, luckily, we're on time. I remember in my head. Let's do 120. We're at 122. We're on time. But time is about like, look, we're not going to get back this time again. We're trying to set up September to be good. We only have 30 days in September, then 31 in October, and I think 30 in November, then another 31. Then we get New Year, then we act like, oh my God, the New Year. And then we do it all over again and act like, oh, where'd the time go? It's the same amount of time.
Facts. Facts. It's true. It's true. It's true. So make sure, y'all. I want to hear at least 5 people tonight hit me up. Or if when this is on Spotify, I want to see y'all comment me. 5 people tonight and tomorrow. All right?
Oh yeah, and
Yeah,
subscribe to my channel. I have one too. That'd be just be like, just comment on one of my videos that you saw me over here,
and
and then
you are
yeah,
in the show notes as well. So everyone will be able to. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. And like I said before, build relationships with folks, find a tribe, and execute. Until that time, folks. Until next time, folks. Peace out, love. Be safe during this long weekend, Labor Day weekend. It's the last day of August. Golly.
See, you did it. People know it. They
Do
know.
they? Do they? Maybe they will. Maybe they don't. But
And if you don't, you can ask Siri, what day is it? It'll tell
nah,
you.
not Siri. Google. Thank you.
Whoever
Oh,
there's something telling you what day and time it is. It's just
peace and love, y'all. Until next time.
I just wanna be free with my people to prosper and hold it down. Don't you sit and wait, contemplating on a revolution. The time is now. I just wanna be free. I just wanna be free. I just wanna be free.